All right, we are on our third and final leg of this African trip. We are in the Northern Cape, South Africa. We've just left Limpopo. Once we got here, I finally saw my first Gemsbok. Now, what a cool animal these are, and there were a pile of them on this property, so naturally, I'm gonna wanna shoot one, and lucky for me, I got my opportunity.
Well, Sarah and I are back in the blind another day. Josh shot a really nice titsy last night. We found it this morning. Perfect. And we're just waiting on both an ostrich and a Gemsbok. We saw a bunch of them on our way to the blind. They were actually already in here at the water hole. They pushed off when we got here, but they didn't go too far, so we're hoping that they'd come back and we get a crack up on them, or a surprise ostrich shows up. So we'll take either one. We're gonna sit and wait and see what happens. Shot. She's down already. She's down right there. Gotta have him split down, baby. She's hurt hard. She's hurt bad. Great, man. Oh, man. Perfect. That was intense. We were waiting on a little bull, but one was not coming in that we could shoot. And then all the other cows were either pregnant or have calves, and we noticed that one of them was not. And you can tell by looking at them whether they're pregnant or if they're lactating, and she was neither. So they said it was a good one to take from a management perspective. And the cows typically have bigger horns anyway. So when he said that would be a good one to take, he didn't have to tell me twice. But the problem was there's so many of them feeding so close, we just had to wait for a good shot without endangering any of the other ones. And it was a bit of a circus, but we finally got a clear shot. And I think I put one right through her heart at 20 yards. So she fell right outside, maybe 60, 70 yards out. So we're gonna give it a few minutes and then we're gonna go get her. But man, I was shaking pretty good. It's exciting. Thank you, sir. That was awesome.
Pleasure, man. Great shooting.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah, for running the camera.
Perfect.
Oh, this has been one hell of a trip here in Africa. I need to sit down.
She's laying right there. Let's go get my arrow first, or see if we can't. She took it with her, I think. That's a good sign. I hit that offside leg, so it didn't penetrate super deep, but you can see the blood all the way at the fletching from that arterial spray. That's a center punch to the heart. Yeah. Well, I found my arrow. That's what I want to do. Let's go get her. She's right over here. Alright. Thank you, man. One, Jeff. Look at this big girl. Woohoo! Oh wow, they're incredible. Beautiful, beautiful. Big. Oh. They're so neat. I really have always wanted one of these. You know, you come to Africa, or you think of Africa, and like the kudu, there's a couple animals that just really stand out, at least for me, and this is one of them. You know, they're just really unique looking, super pretty. They have these big, giant horns on them. You know, it's just, I remember watching these on TV as a kid and just thinking they were really, really cool. And I can't be more happy to stand behind this big old girl. Really, really neat. Well, kind of a scary fact, these guys are super dangerous, especially when wounded. A lot of hunters or PHs here that use dogs will not send a dog on the track of one of these because it can be super deadly. They've killed full-grown lions with these horns, and you can see that they're super long, tough, and sharp. So you always want to be careful walking up to one, but we knew from the shot that we wouldn't have any problem. She was dead in seconds, and we're only, what, 80 yards from the blind maybe? So, man, I'm happy. All right, we flipped her over. I wanted to get a look at where I hit her, and it wasn't hard to find that hole. I've been shooting the new the Sever all-purpose 1.7. I shot well, 3 animals here in Africa with them so far. My blue wildebeest, the kudu, and now this gorgeous Gemsbok. And I don't know what else to say. I think the picture does the justice for it. I mean, right in the heart, left a huge hole. I hit that offside leg, so it stopped the arrow. I didn't get a ton of penetration, and I am shooting a fairly lightweight setup for what you would consider weight-wise for African animals, right at 400 grains on my arrow. But all 3 animals were taken down pretty easily. Big thanks to everybody again, and I can't wait for my next trip to Africa. Now, this African trip was a dream come true for me, both from a work perspective and from a personal hunting experience. So I got to give a huge thanks to Josh and Sarah for inviting me along on the hunt and for allowing me to hunt myself while I was there. Another huge thanks to Donnie Heel. He runs African Bow Hunting Adventures. He orchestrated almost the entire trip, set everything up. Phenomenal outfitter. Anyone looking to go on an African trip themselves, you guys need to contact him. Another huge thanks to all the PHs involved, especially John, Arne, and CA. We spent a lot of time with these guys in South Africa. They made the trip really enjoyable, and the knowledge they shared was something that I'll never forget. So big thanks to everyone involved. You really made this Ohio Boys dreams come true.